Welcome to Where We Learn KeyRing Image Maps. In our last video on keyrings, we built a shareable keyring. We explained that a keyring is a collection of useful URLs all in one place on a keyring. Depending on where you live in the world, a keyring is sometimes called a keychain, a key holder, or even a bunch of keys. So keyrings in Where We Learn have an adaptation which might give you some creative ideas. We use a technology called an image map. We start with a picture. Here's a great one from Pixabay. Next up, we use an amazing website called ImageMap.net. We paste in the URL of the image we picked up from Pixabay. And now we're going to draw some shapes over the image. First up, we're going to draw a rectangle over the keys. We just drag out the two corners of the rectangle and move it as we need. Next up, we click Add a New Area. We change the drop down to Circle, and we draw out a circle, the center point and the radius, to be able to cover up the ring. Next up, we're going to add another new area, but this time we're going to choose Poly. This allows us to build a polygon, meaning a many-sided shape. We simply click dots on the edges we want to create around the shape. As you can see in this example, we can create rectangles, circles, or even very complicated shapes. We now have three areas we can click in this image: the key, the ring, and the house. So we're going to add in three URLs to the links, which can be links to anything. For the rectangle, we add in the Google link. On the circle, we're going to add in a validator for HTML. And on the polygon shape, we're going to add in a validator for the CSS. Now we add in some easy to remember names so that when we hover over the areas, it will pop up the name to remind us where this link takes us. Finally, when we click one of these links, do we want the link to open in the current window or in a new one? By setting it to blank, it will open the link in a new window. Show me the code shows us the code that was generated, and we're going to copy it. You don't have to understand the code at all, we're just copying it. So let's get building our keyring. As usual, we log into Where We Learn, we go to our dashboard, we choose the Educator toolset and we choose the Creator workflow, we choose Keyring Create, and we give the keyring a name to help us remember exactly what the links do in this keyring. We go straight into keyring settings. Unlike a normal keyring, we do not need to add the links separately, as all the links are in the image map. We change the layout from circle to image map, and then we go to the image map tab. We let Where We Learn know which image to use by pasting in the URL. We then paste in the code generated by ImageMap.net. We update our keyring to save the information, and then we choose Keyring Display. You can see here the different areas that are available to be clicked, with the name when you hover over on them. These links open up in a new window as we selected using blank. Keyring image maps open up a world of creative interfaces for people to explore and use, with all the power of Open Graph to allow them to be shared on social media. Why not explore the instruments of the orchestra in a new and interesting way? There are loads more videos to explore and tools for us to use, so please explore and enjoy learning with Where We Learn.